that shit on my face, nigga. Alright. Make sure I got all my shit together. I don't know why I do these lives while I'm driving. It shows y'all my weakness, how much of a scary and crazy driver I am. I don't need y'all knowing that about me. I'm trying to think. Let's see, which way can I go? Which way should I go? I guess I can go. So what's up, y'all? I experienced some shit today that pissed me off. So instead of me getting angry anymore, I'm just going to start doing videos so I can vent and then move on. So I'm trying to get some documents recorded at the clerk's office. And when I called to ask if I can record this specific document, they told me, no, we only record real estate and marriage licenses. I called again, I got the same answer. So I took it upon myself to go and research what I was looking for online in different ways to see if I was just asking the wrong question. So for about 2 hours, I got rerouted to this place, to that place, back to where I started. And I said to her, how about you just give me a list of everything that you can record at this office? And then she says the shit again. I said, okay, I'm reading right here that I'm supposed to record these documents at your office. So why do y'all keep saying that you don't have a, you can't record my documents or whatever? So she said, hold on, let me ask. She put me on hold. Next thing I hear is the phone fucking ringing. I said, when the lady picked up, I said, y'all should be seeing that view right there. Right there. Look how beautiful that is. Isn't it lovely? Oh, it's so lovely. I love when the snow get on them mountains. And the fog and the mist and the rain. Come on, move your fucking car over. Dingbat. So, anyway, the supervisor get on the phone. Like, yeah, we record real estate and marriage certificates. I said, okay. Well, this is the document I want to record. She gonna fucking say, well, we haven't had anybody record those documents in years. I mean, it has been years. So I'm like, did this bitch just send me on a 2-hour dumb hunt for me to get right back to where I was supposed to go to record my shit? So when she said, I mean, in years, she made me go do some more research. Come on, wait till I finish this video, sis. So she said, well, I mean, just come on down here and we'll record it. I said, okay, when you record it, is it going into the paper with the shares? She said, we're not doing nothing but recording it and putting it in our books. I was like, I don't know why they're trying to be so difficult. They're trying to be so difficult for what? You're also one that's being, fraud is being committed against you. What is your anger towards the person that's telling you what you're supposed to be doing? What's the anger there? That shit just drives me crazy. I don't feel like being by these dumbass people at all. So anyway, these documents, go ahead, baby, if you can. I be talking mad shit. I'm the scariest driver. So I said, okay, so I need the paper once you do that, but it need to get to the sheriff. And she was like, well, I don't have nothing to do with that, and mostly because I don't know what you're talking about. I was like, oh, this bitch she gonna try to make me come out of my character right now. So I just got off the phone with her and I went to go get all my documents together. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm getting all my documents. I gotta go get them all so I could take them up to this office, but I am not gonna make that office, especially since it closed at 4:30. It's past 4:30. Oh, I can't make that shit. Ugh. Okay. So I was just sitting here thinking about how difficult they make it for you to disconnect from them, to stop allowing them to take advantage of you. And I'm sitting here like, with all the stuff they did to me for the last 2 years, I have definitely been in that place where I just want to give up. I want to give up because there's so much going on. And then me being completely transparent with y'all, like I'm telling y'all all my business. I'm showing y'all when I succeed and when I fail. And that's hard on me because I have a lot of people talking shit about me. A lot of people close to me talking shit about me. But then I hold on to the fact that when you're doing something that's really big, the people that's the closest to you is going to try to deter you from doing that for whatever reason. So I'm trying to convince myself to, can I even get over here? What is y'all doing? I don't know if I can go. I don't know what I'm doing. What the fuck? Oh, am I gonna die? Oh, I don't even know if I'm in the right fucking lane. Shit. This is what all of Colorado look like now. All they're doing is fucking building and digging. That's a whole nother topic. But anyway, I'm just trying my best to hold the line and not get discouraged. Because again, doing shit alone is very difficult. I really commend anybody who was either in a spousal relationship or a parent-child relationship or even a sibling relationship, and they're doing this these kind of administrative actions. I commend y'all if y'all could really keep that relationship solid through this, because this shit is difficult. This shit is really difficult. It's really frustrating. And it's a lot of threats to your life when you do this. I don't know if y'all heard that last video I did with the cops. The cop told me right to my face, I'm going to lock you up, even though I don't have no legal right to do it. Fuck. Shit. Think about that. Think about the fact that somebody with a gun in their hand with white skin can tell you, I'm going to lock you up. And then you ask them, what are you going to be locked up for? And they say, because somebody said you did something. Even though there's no proof, no documentation, nothing from a judge saying that was true. Can lock me up. One of my clients, a couple of my clients was in the hole, but this one particular client of mine was in the hole for 26 days because she didn't want them to know. She would not answer to her all caps name. And because she answered, yo, you better watch your fucking car. They locked her up for contempt, put her in the actual fucking solitary hole for 26 days. And they never charged her. She never had a charge. They just let her go. So, I mean, it ain't for the lighthearted. That's all I'm gonna say. It ain't for the lighthearted. This shit is not easy. And every time I go up and challenge one of these cops with their guns and shit, my heart be going so fast because I'll be like, I don't want to die today, but I'm willing to. And I really don't like that side of me. Like that part of me that's just, I just don't give a fuck. I don't like that part of me because I want to live. I never want to die, ever. I'm never gonna die. That's how I feel in my life. But you about to get. But I just can't back down from nothing. Especially when the fuck I'm right. If I'm right, you couldn't put a gun in my mouth with my hands tied behind my back and get me to admit to that shit that I'm wrong. I'm not created like that. My code don't work like that. Nevada. I think I can go down Nevada. Fuck. What time is it? Oh, I know where I'm going. I think I go to the left, to the left. Anyway, so I was going to the store today to get me a seltzer water. And I'm in the store. And the cashiers was like not in their right state of mind. They was just acting strange and shit, not really staying at the register ringing people up, but they kept looking. I guess they having a really crazy ass rise of theft. So the manager came to me and she was like, yeah, they just keep stealing. They just taking the stuff and walking out. You know what? No, I can't. I gotta go down another block. Colorado. Oh, that's a one-way, I think, down there. I'll be so confused. Oh, it had shut off, so it's back on. What I was saying was, I don't know what the fuck I was talking about. I got distracted with this. I'm trying to drive. Oh yeah, I think I was talking about the homeless guy. So he's just like literally walking out of the door with 2 big ass gallon bottles of detergent, just walking out the fucking door. So the manager pulls the detergent out of his hand and he's trying to hold on to the detergent. So the cashier comes and helps the manager. She's trying to grab one detergent. The other one is trying to grab the other detergent. And so the guy gets mad and just says whatever and then walks out. While he's walking out, someone else is coming around the corner walking out with more merchandise that they have not paid for. And I said to myself, somebody done got hold to this information and they don't know how to execute this shit properly. Or what we said is going to happen is happening. Yeah, I think it's down. So the biggest fear with, yo, where is this fucking block at? I'd be so confused. Ooh. I think it's Bijou. Where the fuck? Yeah, I really forgot where I'm going. Oh, it might be this block. So the danger of people knowing the information that people like myself and other people like myself is if the wrong people get this information, then they're going to poorly execute what they need to do, and it's going to be bad for everybody else. So I'm not necessarily saying that these people that was, I don't know what to call that shit. I never seen somebody just like walk in to a store get all their shit, and just walk out in front of the managers. They just don't care at all. I was like, oh. So when the manager and the cashier got back in, it was three people hitting them at the same time. So I said to them, listen, y'all get paid minimum wage. Why are you doing all of that for this shit and y'all don't even get a yearly bonus? They don't even give you a Christmas bonus for the year for what you do. You're about to get yourself killed for some fucking laundry detergent because transient people ain't got nothing to fucking, they ain't got no fucking, nothing to stop them from doing shit. So it's just not worth your life. It's not worth your life. And I'm talking about these people are always trying to steal. And I'm like, they don't even understand anything at all. But you can't retrain somebody's brain to think the way this shit's supposed to be done. So I was just sitting there like, damn. The people who are doing the stealing are actually right. They are supposed to go into a market, a supermarket, or a department store, get what they need, and then leave. That's true. But you can't just get it and leave. You have to write it off. You have to go to the store prior to you purchasing. They have to have paperwork that they fill out. That paperwork has to be submitted to the government, and the government will give the credits back to the store. And that way, every month you can go in and get what you need. It is a way to execute this stuff. You do not have to be fucking ghetto and dumb with it so you fuck it up for everybody. I was looking up the writs for court. A writ is it's an order that you give a judge or a law enforcement agency. It's a order. You're telling them a certain thing because you're administrating yourself, right? So how do I this is so difficult to break it down in a way where just everybody, everyday average people will understand this. I know that I told y'all that 18-8 USC, it says that the government is responsible for all the debts that we have that's over $600. All the debt. I've also told y'all have to send all of your bills in and your receipts to the Treasury. You have to find the right address. I told you, you tell them that these bills need to be settled. You give them all your information, and they will settle your accounts. They will settle your accounts. If your mortgage has $800,069 left on it to pay, all you have to do is send your balance payoff sheet to the United States Treasury for remittance. Okay? For remittance. Once you do that, now I've heard a lot of people say that they never get any kind of confirmation or anything because they can't leave a paper trail. I know for a lot of these successes that I've had, you can't find the records nowhere. It's no paper trail. We went into some organization and I tried to run my name and they said that person doesn't exist. Did I put my name down right in my information? So there's things that you're going to do and you're going to get awarded for it, rewarded for it, or whatever, granted, and you won't get no receipts. But what you won't get is a bill collector calling you. What you won't get is another bill from whatever you sent the bill in for, because if you put it in for the totality of the bill, it'll be covered. So you won't get any more requests for payment. I told y'all about this maybe last year and a half ago. It's a book out there. It's called Dissolve Your Debt, I believe. I actually gave y'all the link too. Whatever. So they got us out here looking crazy as shit. Mm-mm-mm. This shit is so ass backwards. I was talking to some people here in Colorado Springs, and it was this lady. Her husband is the director of a place here called Focus on the Family, and she she left her husband because she found out her husband did something he shouldn't have been doing, and when she tried to report him, they blackballed her. So she had moved out and got her own place, and something went wrong and she got evicted. And she said because of who she is, she can't go ask for help from nobody because nobody will understand how she could possibly be homeless. So she said she was living in her car, and she talked to her son, but she don't tell her son where she at. She told her son she was with one of her friends or something. And I'm looking at this woman, and I'm looking at what she got on and how she's carrying herself in her vehicle, her BMW SUV. And I'm just looking at the fact that the people that's out here on the streets that's homeless is not who you think it is. That's just one story. There was this family. It was a woman with all her kids living in her car next to a car dealership on the north side of the city. And she said she missed 1 month of her rent. And then she couldn't get caught up after that. And that's how they lost their apartment. So she was living in her car with her kids. And she had a nice car too. It wasn't no Beamer, but it was a nice car. I don't know. I just think this shit is awful. I'm so grateful I have somewhere to live. I'm not fucked up right now. But this is definitely, it's about to be a snowstorm in 1 hour here. And it's going to snow from 6 p.m. until 6 p.m. tomorrow. Now you think about that woman that's out here with her kids in the car, and all these people that's out here who don't have a vehicle, who's sleeping on the street. This is so fucking bad. This is so bad, and it makes me want everybody to know how they can remedy themselves. But again, if you know something is free because you read something, you have to do it the right way. You just have to. That's the only advice I want to give y'all. Nobody wants you to not administer your accounts, but you have to do it in the right way. There's no need for us to have any kind of physical war when we could just file paperwork. All this shit is a taxable event. All of this shit is just taxes. So just remember that. I gotta go in here and get all of this shit notarized. I got like 100 documents I gotta get notarized. That's a lot of money. Lord.